Now the On Your Side forecast with Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval.
I was going to say, did you get a chance to see the fog today? Well, I think you probably did, as most folks woke up to this right here. From the village at Meridian, skies did brighten. In the time lapse here, you can see even a few peaks of sunshine coming out during the day today. But as we pan the camera up, just tilt it up just a little bit, the cloud cover settles right back in late in the day, and that is pretty much where we were at throughout the day. And the evening hours, the dense fog has rolled back in. A dense fog advisory is in effect. Humidity now with a temperature of 37 degrees showing up. Now we have dropped here. Humidity 100%. The temperature and the dew point are together. When the temperature falls to the dew point, you get complete saturation, and we've just got a real soupy atmosphere with that low clouds and fog around, and dense fog likely in the Boise area, Ada and Canyon counties all night. Up to about 4 o'clock in the morning, it'll start to rain. That might change some things, but of course winds are calm right now. Not a lot to stir that around. Getting some dense fog in McCall as well tonight, but hit 42 for that high temperature today, just a few hundredths of an inch of precipitation. It's been in the form of rain with all this mild air. Let's take a look at the Fresno State Boise State football game, and notice how I fog it up just a little bit. Towards the second half of the game, we may start to get more fog coming into the valley. Latest computer charts show we should stay generally in the mid-40s down to near 40, similar to what we had temperature-wise for the day today. Now, we may break out into some sunshine a little bit towards the latter part of the day, but there's a chance for an isolated shower popping up, so just a brief shower is not out of the question as the game begins, but I have a feeling we'll be tending to dry on out with a temperature near 40 towards the end of the game. We may start having some fog like we're having right now. And I want to show you the high temperature map here, because everywhere you see purple, that's the real cold Arctic air hanging on in Great Falls. But Casper today hits 51, Billings gets to 40. The cold airs are treating that Pacific, warm Pacific air is coming in, moist Pacific air. And that's going to continue for some time to come through next week as well. Another week at least of above normal temperatures and moisture across the west. So it's 44 in Mountain Home and Twin. Here's where we had that sunshine going. Just into Boise today, we had some clearer skies and warmer temperatures, but it's staying very chilly right now, and the fog is overspreading. And look what's coming into the west here. A good threat for rain here. This is tracking in from southwest to northeast. Now, this band is going to thin out just a little bit, and it'll be about, let's see, 6 a.m. to 11 a.m., maybe 5. So 5 or 6 hours wide at the most, probably more 3 to 6 hour period of rain sliding through the Treasure Valley and even into the mountains. Up to 6,000 feet. We're still expecting rain. Behind it, you see this clearing? Well, that's clearing above what the inversion will be, but we may get some of the clearing in the afternoon to give us a little bit of sunshine, and then the low clouds and fog will just envelop the Treasure Valley again as we head towards Sunday morning. More low clouds around. Another storm system to the west. Here's the real cool air. This little dip in the jet stream, this is cooler weather, and that's going to drop the snow levels just a little bit, and so we will drop those snow levels down to around 6,000 feet, but after that we'll warm back up. And so here's the futurecast showing tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock we get some rain coming in. Here's midday. Now rain should be tapering off in the Boise area about 11 o'clock in the morning. Notice the clearing behind. This might actually be sunshine if we can scour out some of these low clouds, because it does show clear weather. This is for the football game, so an isolated shower not out of the question, but still a chance for some fog around. On Sunday, I think low clouds and fog are going to win out, but we do still have a chance for some sunshine later in the day. Next week, more Pacific moisture storms slamming Washington and Oregon. Treasure Valley forecast for tomorrow. Morning rain, but in the afternoon, clouds and sunshine mixed. We may get fog tomorrow night for the game. High temperatures like today in the 40s. We could hit 52 degrees in Mountain Home. West Central Mountains, still rain showers, even in McCall. Snow levels will come down, but I still expect rain below 6,000 feet. Stanley could get some snow tomorrow, while Haley and Sun Valley get some rain showers. The Magic Valley, a few showers in the afternoon. Temperature right around 54 degrees. Another mild day in the Magic Valley. My extended forecast, lots of foggies showing up Sunday morning and Monday morning and Tuesday. Real gloomy next week. We may go to 55, but I got to tell you, Don,
I don't think I'm ever going to get those leaves up.
Probably not. You can get them in spring. Maybe they'll break down a little bit.
Chop them up with the lawnmower. Yeah. All right, thanks, Scott. If you are heading out to Bronco Stadium to catch the game tomorrow night, you need to know what to wear, at least the color. The Mountain West Championship game, pretty easy. Bronco Nation wants to show the country what a Boise State Blue Wave looks like. And at last check, there are still quite a few tickets left. Dress warm. It is a late one. Kickoff shortly after 8 o'clock. Heads up if you're planning on attending the Bronco game. Stadium lot spaces will be available on a first-come, first-served basis. For a complete list of street closures and what's available for parking on Saturday, just go to our website, IdahoOnYourSide.com. You can also help get into the Christmas spirit, of course, by making sure that no Treasure Valley child goes without a Toys for tots this year. You can help today's 6 with the U.S. Marine Corps to make Idaho a better place to live by taking part in this year's Toys for Tots drive. We're trying to help more than 22,000 children this season. You can drop off any new unwrapped toy at the Village in Meridian, Toys R Us, or any of the hundreds of bids around the valley. In particular, the need is greatest right now for boys between the ages of 7 and 12. Coming up next in sports, it's Championship Eve. We're talking Mountain West title coming up, plus a year removed from Coach Peterson's departure. Was it a blessing in disguise? The Broncos quarterback answers next in sports.